linguine tonight. I've made this before. It is a HelloFresh recipe. You can have courgette, but I'm not having any courgette because I don't have any courgette. So if you can think of anything that you could have instead of courgette, do let me know in the chat. So I'm just going to have a glass of water before I start. Melanie's come up as well. She says she's put hello from Boston. So, that's been from the pre-event. So hopefully we're well. And it doesn't take long, this recipe to do. It says only 20 minutes. When you do get HelloFresh, there are lots of recipes on there that are in categories. So ones that will take like less than 20 minutes, ones that take more than 20 minutes, ones that can take up to an hour. So just make sure you select the ones that, the ones where you have the most time that's suitable for you. So you can get discount, HelloFresh discount. If you want any discount, go onto my Linktree, which is on my profile, but I can now put it in the chat. So let me just put my Linktree up there. So that's my Linktree. So let's see who's coming on. Hey Dina, good to see you. Oh, thank you for the high award, Melanie. And then there's also, I'm just going to put a quick message up as well. This is just for people watching on the replay as well. So there we go. So let's make a start then. So what you're going to need is very, very simple. You're going to need some, I actually have some of the HelloFresh linguine here, which was from the first time I ever did this recipe. So it actually has a best before the 12th of July. But I'm certain you had to use it up within a certain amount of time. But as long as it says stored in a cool, dry place, once open, stored in an airtight container. But I do also have some linguine here that I bought. So you want some linguine. I'm really good, Dean. I'm really good. A lot. I'm definitely more recovered from I was last week. Just looking at whoever. Don't know who that person is outside. Okay, so you want some linguine. We've got some lamb mince. So the reason for this recipe is because I made... What did I do with lamb? I did something with lamb the other day. Can you remember what it was? I can't remember what it was. What did I do? Did I change the earring? Possibly. I've had this one in a while now. Maybe a couple of months. No, it's over a year now, I think. So a couple of years. Anyway, so you got some British lamb mince, so we're going to use the rest of that up. I can't remember what I made. Don't you just hate getting old? You just forget everything. You know, you used to say, like, the older people in your life as you're growing up, it's like, oh, once you get past this, and then people forget what you're talking about. I can't remember what it was, but that Yorkshire pudding was amazing last night. It does look different. It's probably just because I've... sometimes you might not have seen the camera, or you might not have seen me. You haven't seen me on camera for a few days because my eyes were really sore from lack of sleep. And the contact lenses, I'm actually wearing the same ones, the contact lenses, as I did wear at the weekend, but I've just got some new ones, so I think they need to be thrown away now. And I've had them in longer than 30 days. You're meant to have them in for 30 days, like it's the same ones, as long as you clean them, put them in every day. But as long as you up to 30 days, and I've definitely had them in longer than that. So, so if you want any discount for HelloFresh, go on the Linktree and you can get some discount if you're in the US, and if you're in the UK, then you can get £20 off. Okay, so let's make a start then. The recipes, not the recipes, the ingredients. You're gonna need some herbs. I forgot to get the herbs out. Let me grab some herbs. Everything's going to fall off. I've been sorting out my cupboard today, and it's amazing, isn't it, what stuff we buy, we put into our cupboards. Maybe we need to have a day where we can just go through our cupboards and sort out everything we have, because sometimes you find things in your cupboard that maybe you've had in for a long time that you bought, not used it, and then you can find something to cook with it. So anyway, Italian herbs, I'm going to use just mixed herbs. You just do daily ones, yeah. Yeah, I used to do them, and then I found that because I had to carry them around all the time, it was easy for me to take them out of the, put them into a little solution and carry that with me, and then just wear my glasses rather than having to carry all these contact lenses. So, but yeah, we do like a recipe challenge from the cupboards, yeah. Because there's a lot of things, like when it gets to winter time and you stock up, like you might have soups, but you don't even have to, you could use a soup as something else. So you don't have to have it as soup. You could use it as a base for like a shepherd's pie or something, because you can get like meat and potato soup, which you can then just pour into a. You could put into a pie, couldn't you? Yeah, I've got chickpeas. Yeah, all the cupboard stuff. You know. In fact, let's make that a Haps thing next year. We've already got cheese, so Haps Saturday we're going to have cheeses. We're going to do possibly, well, we might not be able to do bread, but that's another idea. Cupboard stuff, Haps cupboard foods. I think that would be really good to see what ideas you think of. Right, so back to the food. Lamb mince, Italian herbs. If you're using courgette, use courgette. You're going to need an onion and some garlic. But I've also got here some chunky chopped tomatoes. These have got herbs already in there, so. You know, I've never made a ratatouille, Melanie. Oh, thank you for the award, Dina. Thank you so much. And then you're going to need some red wine stock paste. And then you're just going to need some cheese. Oh, and also this. Can you guess what I'm about to use? I've never used this before. It's pronounced Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce. Is it Worcestershire? Yeah, Worcester sauce. Because you guys in the States call it Worcestershire. Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Repeat after me, guys. Worcestershire sauce. So we're going to use that. Right, so let's make a start. Yes, okay, so, and you might need an onion as well. I'm going to spin you down so you can see. And I'll try and read the comments as well. We're going to heat up a pan first of all. I'm going to use this pan. Hopefully it's clean. Nice and clean there. Oh, we need to fill our saucepan with some hot boiling water and get that simmering. So let's get that on as well. Just fill up some water, get that on the boil. Yeah, Worcester. Well, you're saying Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire. I've started something now, haven't I? So yeah, if you've got any ideas for next year, perhaps Saturday, do let me know. Okay, because so this month we've got Halloween on the 30th of October. There's still some spaces left if you want to take part. And then November we're going to do spices. So you could have hot spices, you could have autumnal spices like cinnamon and things like that. Anything you want for November. So spices for November, and then so that's why if you're part of Pampered Chef Taste Buds, you could do some of the recipes with Alexis. So that would be really good. And then obviously December. I think December will be on the 18th of December because that's the Saturday before Christmas. So Saturday is actually on Christmas Day. We can't do Christmas Day, can we, Hap Saturday? So it's going to be the week before, which will be the 18th of December. So add that to your diaries. And then obviously January. Yep, Christmas. Yeah, the C word. I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year. I think because last year Christmas was very limited, wasn't it? It was. I'm just trying to read what Melanie's put there. I'm not going to pronounce the first part because it sounds like something else. But Egg Sigmas treats. It sounds quite nice, that, Melanie. It sounds quite nice. So I'm just going to add some. Oh, you don't actually need any oil, but we're going to get the mince going. Okay. So get your pan nice and hot. Well, it actually would help if I switched it on, wouldn't it? So get your pan nice and hot. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year because that's if there be anything on the shelves, Melanie. We don't know with the supply issues and things. They're saying, what is it? There's going to be a shortage of turkeys, a shortage of vegetables. So who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. I don't know, Melanie. That is a new food amongst us all. So I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil. Then I'm going to pop that on to boil. Put the boiling water into the pan, and then we'll start to put the linguine in. So you all know, don't you, about spaghetti? This is my spaghetti or linguine spoon. For a portion, what you need to do is take your linguine like this, and you have to put it through the spoon, and that is a portion. Okay. Oops, just touched the. So that's actually about the, probably just under. So that is one. That is one portion size. Okay. Did you all know that? I'm going to pop it into my saucepan. I got this one from Wilkinson's. I think it was about £3 or £4. So really, really cheap. Yeah, I was thinking that, Dean. I was thinking of getting. I don't usually get a huge turkey, but I'll get maybe like a turkey breast piece. And I did see it in the supermarket, so I'm thinking of getting it now. And it had a shelf life of, I think, 6 months. So it will definitely go through into. Well, obviously, yeah. If you're vegan and things, then it's you don't have to worry too much about that. Chicken tastes better than turkey, but Bill will have it. He's got to have turkey. Yeah, I'm with you there, Bill, on that one. I just think I don't like it all the time. I don't like turkey all the time. But say I'll have it at least once a year. If I don't have it on Christmas Day, I'll definitely have it on, like a carvery somewhere. Okay, so that's one portion that I've just put in there. Let me pop it on, otherwise it won't cook. This is getting nice and hot. So what we're going to do is add our lamb mince. So you only want 200 grams. So get this in. I don't have a lot here. Because if you remember, I actually took a little bit more from the half for the dish that I made. So this is the Hello Fresh linguine here that I'm going to put into put some more in. Get that on. Okay, get that used up. And then we're just going to break this up with a spoon. So you don't need any oil in here at all. Just break it up. So we don't celebrate Thanksgiving here. No, we don't celebrate it. Don't know why. We kind of, I don't know, what would you say is our equivalent of Thanksgiving? I mean, we used to have like Sunday lunches and things like that. So it kind of was Thanksgiving every week on a Sunday, but less people now have lunch on a Sunday, don't they? Maybe like Mother's Day. We have an Easter. I think we celebrate Easter more than we do. We'll have like a bigger meal at Easter as well as Christmas. So just break your lamb up, lamb mince, and just let that start to boil. Yeah, the one thing I don't agree with, what do you think? I don't agree with Black Friday because we have bank holiday here, and I don't agree with Black Friday because it's putting a lot of businesses under pressure, and they have to then match the prices just before Christmas. Don't you? You don't like Black Friday, Melanie? Because at Christmas time it should be, obviously you want to buy presents and things, but I find that it's too early. Black Friday, they have it in November, and then a month later, then I feel like it used to be bank holiday where you used to get all the good deals, and they don't really compete now against each other because everybody goes for Black Friday. I don't like it. Right. So we're just going to let that cook. It's taken a while. So it says fill and boil your kettle. Pour the boiling water from your kettle and some salt into a large saucepan. Bring to the boil. Add the linguine to the boiling water and cook for 12 minutes. I'm just going to put some salt into my saucepan. You don't ever get to see it from this side. Let me try and spin you around a bit. There you go. Let me try and move. I'm having these later as well. Look, peach slices. Who loves peach slices? Oh, I did. Yeah, for Thanksgiving, Dina. Yeah, from Yeah, but I mean for Black Friday, not Thanksgiving, because Black Friday comes after Thanksgiving, doesn't it? But I mean the sales that they do, because over here it's an American thing. Is Black Friday, which is equivalent from Thanksgiving, but we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but we somehow celebrate Black Friday, which is daft because we have our own bank holiday sales, which people don't go to anymore because people spend all the money in November and then they have no money for Christmas. And it puts people in debt because people are buying these deals when they don't really need them. Because a lot of the stuff is, and I'll say it, is crap. It's true, is a lot of the sales. In fact, I think a lot of the products on Black Friday are actually cheaper throughout the year. But people buy them on Black Friday thinking they've got a good deal, and they'll put themselves in debt, and then they have no money for Christmas. That's the problem. It's like a black hole rather than a Black Friday. Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. So just be careful, guys. So you see all this fat coming out of this already. So just be careful, please. A lot of people don't need stuff on Black Friday. Just wait till Christmas. You'll get a better deal. Oh, you don't like canned peaches? Oh, I love peaches. Oh, it's my favourite with a bit of cream. It just brings back so many memories of growing up. Should make a peach cobbler. Yeah, there's loads of recipes, isn't there? We're not going to be short of content. Put it that way. I think that's the best thing about cooking broadcasts is you're never short of anything to do on camera. Like I used to come on live and talk about things, but cooking's so much better. I enjoy cooking more than just talking random. I love fresh ones as well, Dino. I do like fresh ones. Just I don't like the skin. I find that if I'm buying them from a tin, they're a bit cheaper, and they'll last longer as well. But they actually don't taste. They taste. I prefer the ones in the tin. So just break all your lamb mince up, and then when all this fat's gone. So don't forget, guys. I might come on next week cooking, possibly in the caravan, because I'm off to the caravan. I've been in a caravan for about 5 years, but it'd be a different experience going in a caravan in the middle of October. However, it's going to be quite mild actually, so it's probably going to be the mildest October in history. Just when you think it doesn't get any worse with climate change, we'll be celebrating probably Christmas Day in about 25 degrees heat in a few years. So anyway, just pop your linguine, just make sure it all falls down. I've added some salt. You'll see that okay. No lie, Dina. I think we got about 13, 14 degrees one year at Christmas. When years ago we used to get minus 10 degrees at Christmas. How's the weather, Dina, where you are today? Are you in the 90s again or high 80s? I know Alexa sent a picture the other day and it was really cold. I think it was about 13, 14 degrees in the morning. And I said that was our summer. So that's nearly done. So frying till brown. So when hot, add the lamb, frying till brown, breaking it with a wooden spoon as it cooks. Sprinkle over the Italian herbs. Well, what I'm going to do first of all is get rid of all this fat. Don't need all that fat. So be very careful. Loads there. I'll just put it back down for a moment. Oh, I don't think I've got any paper towel. No, I don't have any paper towel. So, I don't have any options, but I've got to leave the fat in there. I can't find it. Have a look. I don't have any paper towels, so let me see what I can use. Any ideas? It's 88 degrees. Oh my gosh. Very jealous right now, Dina. Just wondering how to get that out, actually. I do have, I know what I'll use. I'm going to use one of these. These are clean. So these are clean. It's the only way I can get this out, actually. It will absorb all that fat. I'd rather have I'd rather take it out than have that fat any day. That's what puts on pounds. It's the hot oil. So just put that to one side. Okay, I've taken the fat out. So what we're going to do now is add in the Italian herbs and cook for another minute. So add some Italian herbs to your lamb and just let it cook for a minute. It smells really nice already, this. Slotted spoon, says Linda. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Never mind. It was a clean thing anyway, so just absorb all the fat. And I'll use juggling the spoon next time. Okay, so we added the herbs in. So now you would add in the courgette if you're having courgette. Okay, we're going to add in some Worcester sauce. See if we can get this off. Hi Rick, good to see you. So we're going to add some Worcester sauce. You want a sachet. So add your Worcester sauce. Got a good kick to it. That's it. And just let the lamb bubble away until evaporated. We're going to then add in the chopped tomatoes. You'll see that, everybody. Hey Crystalina, you're very welcome. Guys, please follow Crystalina. She's a chef. I'm hoping, Crystalina, one day to get you to do the Hap Saturday. I'd love you to take part in the Hap Saturday. So just get in touch. So please follow Crystalina. She's another chef. And I've followed you for a while. And I'm watching your broadcast yesterday. So please follow her, everybody. Everyone watching on the replay, please follow Crystalina. Okay. So we've added the Worcester sauce. So we're going to now add in the chopped tomatoes because this is getting very, very dry quite quickly. So we're going to add in the chopped tomatoes. In fact, you should, if you're having onions, fry some onions off early. I'm not going to add the onions today. So these have got herbs in anyway. So. Okay. So add your tomatoes in with that lamb. Hopefully you can all see that okay. Yeah, so what I would have done is added some onions in because normally the actual dish, what has the tomatoes in usually has some garlic in there and some onions. So I'm just going to add in the onions today. Not the onions, I'm just going to add in the garlic today. I'll try and get my words out today. So now we're going to add in some garlic. If you want to fry your garlic off first, that's fine. So add your garlic. Mix all that in. This smells amazing already. Let's give all that a mix. Okay, I'm not going to add too much garlic in, just because it won't have had time to fry in the pan. So just going to quickly wash the hand. So as I say, if you're using courgette, make sure you courgette in. Right, we're going to add in some red wine stock. So let's add the red wine stock. So these just come in little plastic sachets. Let's add this in. So drop that in. I'm going to stir that in as well. So stir all that in together. It'll take a while just to break up. I'll just mash it. Mix that in. Don't think we need to add any water just yet. No, there's no water needed. So we'll turn this up slightly though, because it's not simmering as fast as I want it to be. So as I say, I'm not adding any onions and I'm not adding any courgette, so it will make all the difference. But I'm going to add a pinch of sugar. So let's add a pinch of sugar to this. A little bit of sugar in there. Give that a mix. It smells so good. The only thing I don't have either is some garlic bread. I think garlic bread would work really well with this as well. So stir in the courgette, finely chopped tomatoes, red wine stock paste, and a pinch of sugar and bring it to the boil. Then we're going to reduce the heat to a medium and simmer until the sauce is thick and tomatoey. Add a splash of pasta water if it gets too thick. So I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water. So just add a bit of pasta water in there, not too much, because it will start to thicken up. But the trick to making a pasta sauce is to make sure it thickens up. A lot of people would either add too much water in there. It's all about timing with your flavours and what you're cooking with. You don't want to burn certain parts of the dish, but you want it to cook gradually. Okay, so as I say, if you're having courgette and onions, make sure they're fried off early. Okay, so are we all still there? Give me a thumbs up, guys. Remember to like this broadcast. You can share the broadcast, subscribe if you're new to watching, and there is an option on Haps to sponsor if you really like the broadcast, or send awards, which I'm truly grateful for. Everyone sending awards. It does go towards costs of food and things. And make sure you follow each other. That's the most important thing. So we all support each other on here. But if you're not watching on Haps and you're watching somewhere else, download the app haps.tv. So we're just going to let that simmer for 5 to 6 minutes. Look at the colour on that though. It's very glossy. Now normally I also put this on top of my linguine, look, just like that, if you can see. I just put it over like that. So I'm just going to let it simmer for a bit longer. Hi Missy, good to see you. How are you today? How's Louisiana? I bet it's hot there, isn't it? We're freezing cold here. Send some heat. We know that in Miami it is 90, 80, was it 87? So I'm just making, we're doing this one tonight. It's not a Louisiana linguine. I've made that one before though. This is a lamb linguine with, it's meant to be with courgette, but I'm not adding any courgette today. So it's a nice pasta sauce with linguine pasta, and we're going to add this then into the pan. So then we're going to top with some cheese. Oh, it's got mixed herbs in there as well. I think the pasta's done, so I'm going to turn that off because I added that into hot boiling water. So here's a linguine pasta. Let me just empty that. It smells so good. Okay, so what we're going to do is toss the drained linguine through the sauce along with half the Italian style cheese. So let's add the pasta in. You'll see that, just like that. So fold it in. Everyone, let's get that spoon. It'll help it all come together. Or you can just grab the spoon and just... Oh, it smells so nice. Fold it in. We need to put some cheese in here as well. So I'm going to get my cheese grater. What do we think, everyone? What do we think? Let's add some cheese. So we're going to add some cheese to the dish, to the pan, and then we'll also finish with cheese on the top. So let me know in the chat your favourite type of cheese. We were talking about cheeses on Melanie's broadcast, but let me know what your favourite type of cheese is. So first thing we're going to do is add some cheese into the pan. Now some people actually serve, once this is cooled down, straight into the onto the table, don't they? So put your cheese in, look at that, oh yeah. And then add this in. Thanks Missy, thank you. Let's mix all this in. And we want everything to be piping hot. Let's add another bit of cheese in here. Oh, we could add some salt and pepper. I've got some pepper now. I'm going to turn the pan off because that's now ready. Add some salt. And then just mix this in. And the thing about linguine pasta is that it helps all the other parts of the meal just hold in the mix. It holds it all together. There we go. So now we're going to plate up, everybody. Time to plate up. Let me just move this down. So let me just grab... I'm going to put it into bowls. Let me get some bowls. Okay. And then we can top up with some cheese. So I'm going to get my pasta spoon. Oops. Everything's falling away. You'll see that. So I would use more meat if you've got more meat, because I didn't have a lot of meat. So there's definitely more pasta here. But it'll absorb right into the tomatoes, will have absorbed into the dish. Don't forget I'm going to add some cheese on the top of this. So do the second one. Trying not to make a mess, because pasta is so nice, but it can be quite messy, can't it? But what I'm going to do, there's the second one. See how I've just got that on the edge? Doesn't matter though, because use a tea towel. And I'm just going to take a normal spoon and just spoon the rest of that mixture on, some of that sauce that's just stayed in the pan, and just put it on the top, just like that. Look at that, everyone. What do we think? Hopefully I'm still on. Can you all hear me, guys? I haven't said that in a long time. So that was just the right amount of pasta sauce and linguine, look. So I'm going to finish this with some cheese. So I'm still not finished yet. So we already added some cheese in. I think that's why we added the cheese into the linguine. It was to help everything stick together. So going to put our cheese through here, just like that. And then add the cheese on the top. If you've got hard Italian cheese, then use that. I don't know if I've got any in the cupboard. There we go. And just do the other one. And there we have it, everyone. Tastes so good. There we have it. So that is my lamb linguine. So as I say, you can have courgette and onions with that, but I think that looks all right on its own. So thank you for coming in, everyone. I shall post a picture on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing chicken thighs with lentil sauce. Not lentil sauce. This is tomorrow's. We're doing pan-fried chicken thighs with spicy creamy lentils tomorrow, so creme fraiche lentils. So hopefully you can join me then. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in, watching me live, as always. Don't forget to share the broadcast if you really like it. Thank you all so much for the awards. I'm going to go and eat this now. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Bye.